Sabar.
Done? Okay, in this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you a question. I'd like you to talk about your question on your own for about 2 minutes. Um, okay, candidate A, it's your turn. First, about talk about how students can learn more effectively through presentation.
Thank you. Good evening to my fellow friends and examiner. I'd like to start off by saying that presentations can enhance our learning experiences effectively. Firstly, presentations engage our senses and boost our attention. When we listen to people presenting, we not only engage with our visual senses, but also our auditory senses. This is because we listen to them talk about the topic, and we also look at the slides, look at the charts, or any information that visual that they give to us. This makes us more likely to remember the topic. This is, of course, from the audience point of view. This can also be elaborated from the presenter's point of view by saying that when we present something, we have to prepare the information. So instead of absorbing something passively, such as reading textbooks or listening to teachers, we absorb and we have to dive more deeper into the topic to find related information. This makes our passive receivers turn into actively seeking for information. Um, Thirdly, I'd like to talk about communication skills. This is because when presenting, we are standing in front of an audience. We learn how to talk, and this boosts our critical thinking skills. In conclusion, learning through presentations help enhance our skills through various um, aspects. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, candidate B talk about how students can learn more effectively through projects.
So first of all, I would like to say thank you to my fellow friends and examiner. So students can enhance their learning experience through projects in several ways. So firstly, projects encourage active engagement by allowing students to apply theoretical concepts or skills to real-world situations. And this approach will deepen their understanding and focus of the material of the learning. Secondly, projects foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills. So when students work on project, they will encounter challenges and have to create creative solutions that will help them developing skills that they can use beyond the class. And furthermore, uh, projects promote collaboration and teamwork between students. Students often work in group, which simulates real-world work environments where collaboration is key. This teaches them effective communication and conflict resolution. So lastly, project allows for personalized learning and students can choose on how to make the learning more enjoyable. So in conclusion, learning through projects empowers students to be active learners, enhances their critical thinking, fosters collaboration and teamwork, and make learning more enjoyable and fun. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you. Now, candidate C talk about how students can learn more effectively through assignment. So good evening, evening to examiners and all my friends. So, based on the situation given to me, how students can learn more effectively through assignment is that by doing assignment, this can allow students to practice the learning expected of them in a college course. So when we learn something, there's a learning outcome that we as a student we are expected to know them because by know the learning outcome, we can know the main idea of what we want to study. And then by doing assignment, we can prepare early for our next paper or exam. And then assignment will also improve student practical skills so that they can do better in their academic lives. Um, so when we do assignment, we will write a lot, and by writing, we can um, by writing and writing will help students to remember more clearly about what they're learning. So this will improve students' understanding towards each of their subjects, so they can do better in their exam. Um, so in conclusion, I think assignment is really important to give to students so they can um, gain more understanding of what they're learning in university. So thank you. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Now candidate D talk about how students can learn more effectively through excursions.
Thank you for the question. A very good morning to the examiner and all my friends. It's undoubtedly true that students can learn more effectively through excursion. In my opinion, excursion is an interesting method for students to learn because excursion allow them to learn a topic from their syllabus outside of their classroom uh, instead of they read their textbook while listening to the teacher explanations. There's a lot of reason that could support my point. First, excursion could develop students' critical thinking because through excursion, students will become more curious about the topic that is given to them. For example, when students go to a short trip to a recycling factory, they actually could see how things work and become curious of the process. Uh, and then, second, excursion to spread awareness to the student because they could learn from the real life. Um, sorry, student could learn from real life situation. They get to see and able to connect what they learn from class to the real world. And lastly, excursion occurs students to have a strong observation and problem solving skills because they need to learn sorry, because they need to learn how to solve the real life problem using the knowledge and skill that they know. That's all from me. Thank you.